fam, it is the 3rd of July, and we were headed on a outdoor excursion. We were going to camp for the first time since we left the military. Me, when did I leave the military? 30-something years ago? You, 27-ish, 30-ish. But true to Simpson fashion, it's raining cats and dogs. And it was a 20% chance of rain, and we got all 20%. So we're about 5 miles, 6 miles away from our first turn to get to the campground. And as you can see, it's raining. And so I think we're just gonna ride up here, look at the campgrounds, see what we missed, and then head back to Westlake. And if it's not raining in Westlake, we're gonna just take everything out of the Jeep, do an inventory, see what we could have gone without, because I got the Jeep packed to the hilt and probably wasn't gonna need everything I had. We got Fitzgerald. He's been good because we've been riding for 50 miles now, so he's tired. Oh, there we go. I said his name. Here he is. So we're gonna head down this next 5 or 10 miles. We're gonna get to the campsite, and if by some miracle this would have blown over, we'd stay, but I doubt it. So we'll probably be headed back home. And anyway, even if it blows over, the ground's gonna be wet, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Yep. So we're gonna meet Tanya Fitz. We're gonna head back to Westlake, and we'll see you. Well, we'll see you at the campground in a couple of minutes. The wet campground.
Wet campground.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, for me and you, because we fight.
The video we watched when that man put that tent up, it took him, he said, less than 5 minutes.
Because they're avid campers.
But the poles, I think, are already in there. You remember that tent you bought me for my motorcycle?
I seen them put poles in there.
I think the ones that go across the top are already there. You just got to put them in, you got to engage them in the little cylinder, and it pops up. If it took him 5, it couldn't take us no longer than 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes.
All right.
Oh, you talking that trash.
Oh, it's clearing up. That's what I was thinking. You talking that trash, you mess around and put to the test.
Let the rain come back.
If I put that tent together in 10 minutes, you owe me.
No, you can't. Oh, here it comes. It's right back again. Stupid weather.
I want to prove you wrong. I'll put it up in the garage when we get home, just to prove that we can put it up in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay, 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know 10 minutes is my number.
10 minutes is your number.
10 minutes is my number. 10 minutes.
I'm going to leave you alone, though. We got 1 minute to the turn.
8 minutes. Well, this is the back country road we would have been on if we were able to camp. We're still going to go out here and check it out, though, but wow. I don't know if
we're in the woods.
I think we're almost guaranteed seeing a possum, a raccoon, a snake, or something, a deer. You wake up, you got a possum.
Bear.
And you wake up, you got an armadillo staring you in the face.
We are in the country.
You ain't lying.
Ooh.
I was expecting a city lighter. I was expecting a city light or a brick or something.
This is a little, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about this one either.
The rain might have saved you.
They didn't say we were just going to be like in the middle.
Next left onto Indian Creek Road.
They didn't say we were just going to be laying in the middle of the forest.
Right here? That ain't no road.
It's a road. Closed. It's closed anyway.
It didn't say it was closed on the
website.
Continue on Indian Creek Road for 1.5 miles.
This is a bus all the way around.
Indian Creek rec area, guest use.
Oh, no, we gotta use another road.
Indian Creek rec area, use Robinson Bridge Road. Directions, take.
What did it say?
It says use the Robinson Bridge Road. Ooh. Look at Fitzgerald.
Take the next right onto US 165 North.
So it's redirecting us?
Yeah. Man, that was scary. Who the heck would go down that dirt road?
I know, huh? Hell, I'll be a little nervous going out there if it wasn't raining.
You doing that, Fitzgerald. You don't want no more.
He better, yeah, patient. Well, he smelled animals out there. He smelled deer and everything else in them freaking woods. Fish like, where y'all taking me? I'm a domesticated dog. I ain't got no business out there in them woods.
Why are you doing? You don't want
I know, huh? He wants something.
You don't want no more.
Fish would have been the scariest one of all of us.
No, you wouldn't.
Hey, well, you know Fish is not no deer chasing, raccoon hunting dog. Fish get his first job as a hunting dog and he make it 2 days and then fired. All right, we just entered the town of Woodworth, and this is where I got my first ticket 34 years ago.
With my mama.
Yeah, we weren't even married yet. We were just dating.
Yeah.
So it's been like 34 years ago, I got my first Louisiana ticket in the town of Woodworth. And if you do your research, you'll find that Woodworth at one time gave out the most tickets in the United States in 1 year.
50 miles an hour, right?
Because they were giving, I'm doing 49.
All right.
So, you know, we don't get what, we get like 2 miles under. But a small town like this was making all their revenue off of handing out tickets. And they made the news for giving out the most tickets ever in a year. That's something to be in the Guinness Book of Records about, huh?
Yeah. Gotta be proud.
Gotta be proud. And they probably were proud. Look at us. We done made the news.
Why would they take anybody to that dirt road?
I'm telling you, that's your phone must be set on like shortest route or something.
Most people's phones probably set on shortest route.
I ain't blaming you. I'm just, you just screwed it up.
Trying to blame somebody.
I ain't blaming you. You just screwed up.
Whatever.
It was natural. Ain't like you tried.
Turn left in 1 mile. Exit.
So we go through here.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Then they got cabins for rent.
Yep. You want to get a cabin?
Yeah. Sure they don't have none though.
How you doing? Hey. All right. We were gonna do some cabin, but I don't think the rain's gonna let us. Do y'all have cabins? All right. Yep. Yeah, we were gonna do primitive, but is anybody else out here camping? Whatever. Both of y'all pray for rain. You probably had Fitz out there praying for rain.
Nice area though.
He out here doing a full-legged Indian dance for rain.
Nope. I'm gonna go and be in the tent in the sun. And
I'm telling you, if it were to stop right now with this overcast, it'd be perfect.
if it was to stop,
If it were to stop raining,
yeah, I know, but
and it's not hot, but you know that our love. We get hit and then a tornado come through. Good spot.
but you want to be that close to the water?
Yeah, with him, maybe not, but I would love it. Tanya, this would be Look, oh my. I at least got to get out and take a picture or something. This is fantastic.
They got, watch out, they got like.
I saw the stump.
Okay.
Am I missing her?
Firewood. Back up.
Oh, I'm running over the firewood?
Yeah, somebody has like starting a fire or something down here. Okay, get out and look where you are, Daddy. Oh, hell no.
Girl, you are drinking. This is awesome. Well, at least get out and smoke me a cigar.
Well, maybe we can find a better primitive spot. It's not so close to water and alligators. This is like
that's
an
what
alligator.
I see.
Come up right here.
That's where people go down there. Fam, look at your boy G. If people didn't know better, they think I was actually one of them four-wheel guys. But I'm an urban wrangler, a mall crawler, if you will. Now, y'all tell me if this is not the perfect freaking spot if it wasn't raining. Tanya's like, no, there's water right there. There's a crocodile. That is not an alligator trail. That's where people walk down and get in the water and probably swim. You've been watching too much Crocodile Hunter or what's the one out of Louisiana? Who? No, I don't need no off. I don't do off. What I need it for? Mosquitoes don't bother. I'm from Africa. Mosquitoes don't bother me.
No, Fitzgerald, we're not going.
This is perfect. Look at this. Bam. Y'all got, oh my goodness.
Let's go over there, Roselle. You see,
Where?
I would go over there. You see where it's high on the hill?
Yeah, you think the alligator can't climb up from up there?
I think
Oh, we're gonna
Kidding
go.
me? Are you serious right now, Roselle?
You're in the middle of
I done
infested
got out
woods.
and
With all
walked
the
my baby
people,
where all them alligators were.
with all the people around here that come in and out of here, no animals.
You didn't see that sign that said "Watch out for animals"?
You're talking about rowdy kids. The swimming hole. You want to go to the
Yeah,
park?
go that way. Oh, that's right back down to the damn
Yep.
water.
So I don't know why you climbing.
This right here is ideal. This
Yeah.
spot was good for me.
In the middle of the grass.
Then you can walk down there to.
See, all of it close to the water. All the permanent spots, I guess, are close to the water. There were some people.
Oh, here's people. Let's see what they got going on. Where are their tents at?
I think they're just out here looking around too. Oh, he's setting up his tent.
Let me see. So they got a good spot. No area where the alligators are coming up. Fitz, it's
Fitz.
okay.
Hey, y'all still gonna set up in spite of the weather? Fitz. Huh? Yeah. Yep, Fitz, y'all. Calm down. All right, y'all have a good one. All right.
Why you always gotta act like an asshole?
All right, baby, help me out.
I'm trying.
I can't see.
All right. There's no pole.
All right, fam. We made it. It's pouring down rain. Me and Tanya watched a couple of videos. We got the tent up. The Jeep looks like crap, but we're gonna spend the night. We're gonna stay here at, what is it called? Indian Creek Park, a reservation, a reserve. And we're gonna spend the night, but it is a beautiful view. The weatherman says it's gonna stop raining around 9 o'clock tonight. I just hope that's true. So we're gonna go take a nap. I think it's about 6 o'clock or so. We're gonna take a nap. And then if it does stop raining, we'll have time to get out and enjoy this awesome view. But right now, this is crap. This is our first time camping since we both left the military. For me, some 30 years ago. For my wife, some 29, 28 years ago. But we want to do this. My wife was determined because everybody said she was going to chicken out, and we wasn't about to let that happen. So we're going to do this thing. Fitzgerald is like, what in the hell is going on, Dad? And that's all he'll do is stick his head out of the tent. We don't know if he has to pee or what. But we got a nice little setup. Fitz, let him see inside real quick. We got a nice little setup. We got Mama there on her cot. My cot's over here. I got my San Francisco 49er pillow. I got my table set up. We got water in the corner. We got a fan going. And Fitzgerald has his bed. And so we got it set up relatively nicely. We got a small water leak. We got to figure out where it's coming from. But other than that, things are going relatively well considering these horrible weather conditions. All right, fam. It finally settled down enough for me and Fitz to come outside and do a little touring of our surroundings. As you can see, we're surrounded totally by woods. We got the big, huge lake that way and that way. It's almost like we're on an island or a, what they call it, a peninsula. And we're in literally in the middle of nowhere. And my wife just told me earlier, we never thought after being in the military we would ever camp again without somebody holding a gun to our heads. And here we are. We're camping while black. I got the Jeep, I got a Great Dane, I got a tent, and I got my wife inside toughing it out with her boy. And this was all my idea, but like the trooper she is, she's all about whatever you want to do, Daddy, we're gonna give it a shot. And it's better than sitting around the house on the 4th of July. We can't really do any socializing because of the thing. And so we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And this was our idea, get away from people, We're still gonna have some fun. And believe it or not, I had a great time. We were in the middle of pouring rain. As you saw in the footage that we took on the way down here, the rain we were going through, the muddy roads, all of it. I enjoyed every minute of it. All right, fam, finally cleared up a little bit so we could take a walk and show y'all some of this beautiful bean footage. Fitzgerald is smelling all these new smells. He like, where in the hell are we? Our camp is about...
I mean, we right on the water.
Yep.
There's water down there.
We're about 100 yards from the water. That's our camp back through there. We're going to... A lot of people bet against my baby. Said she wasn't going to do it. But we still ain't made it through the night yet.
Bro, I feel like you want to throw salt in my game.
Yeah, but it ain't even dark yet. Look at that beautiful scenery. If it hadn't rained today, this would be beautiful. We will definitely be back. That's without a doubt. All right, we're headed back to home base. Back to the camp. We're gonna get inside, relax for a while, charge up all our electronics, and wait for the next walk.
Show them how you walking all through this mud with no shoes on.
I am. I'm walking through the mud with no shoe. Oh, Fitz got the
Zoomies.
He got the zoomies. Go get him, boy. He gonna be muddy. Go get him, boy. He done with the zoomies already.
One and done.
One and done. Let's spy on our neighbors. Our neighbors are some young, energetic kids, so they seem to be having a good time tonight. Actually, they're the ones that kind of motivated us to stay. It was raining, but they were like, we've driven this far, we're going to stay.
Now look at the moon. And we missed the sunset. Did you get to see the sunset?
It wasn't really a sunset. Look, they're out there boating.
Yeah.
They got their tent set up. All right, Fitzgerald. Check out the boat. See if we can catch the boat. All right, fam. All right, YouTube family. It's about 8 o'clock. I've done all I can do today, and we're gonna call it a night. I think Fitzgerald get ready to call it a night. Tanya already got her about 2 hours sleep in. Hey,
really,
buddy.
I'm asleep for 2 hours.
Huh?
I'm asleep for 2 hours.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
You sure shouldn't have woke me up then, shit.
All right, buddy, go lay down. All right, fam, we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna sleep, and we'll wake up in the morning, and we'll hit it bright and early. Hope we got a better day than we had today. Hope we don't have any rain. We'll get up and cook us some breakfast, and we'll decide whether we're gonna stay today or head back home. But so far, so good. Say good night, Tanya.
Good night, Tanya. Fitzy. Fitzy. Fitzy.
Good night, YouTube. Peace.
Fitzy, say good night.
Say good night, Fitz. Good night. Good night. Good morning, YouTube family. Guess what? We made it through the night. Our first night camping since we left the military some 30 years ago. It's morning. It's drizzling just a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was yesterday. You can see Tanya and Fitzgerald. They're already out enjoying the morning. They're going for a walk. And I am going to prepare some breakfast. So what we got going on, we got the tent here, like I showed y'all yesterday. We got set up. I made coffee this morning. You can see I set up right here. We got our mosquito repellent candle going. I think I'm gonna bring that outside. We got our cot. Tanya has her cot. She likes that one. I like this one. And she pointed out to me last night, I was saying that I had a Coleman tent, but I didn't get the Coleman tent. I got the Field and Stream tent. There's what? What do you see? They just ran off? She just saw 2 deer run off. That's freaking awesome. Y'all can see last night I tried to start a fire. It burned for a little while, but I brought some charcoal. That's one of the things we got to remember to bring next time is some dry wood. If we're going to do this and it's going to be moist, well, then we need to pack some dry wood. So that's one of the things to think about if you're camping or overlanding is dry wood if you want to do a fire. Because that only lasted about maybe 30 minutes and we had to go inside. So I'm going to go ahead and get breakfast started and we're going to enjoy this beautiful morning. We're going to decide if we want to stay a little while longer or not. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be right back when I get breakfast started. Can y'all see that sunrise? I don't know if I can get it. I don't know if I can do it justice. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it justice from here, but I can do these justice. Look at those. Those are deer tracks, and that's our camp right over there. You can see the front of the Jeep. We had deer here last night, right up the road from our freaking camp. I mean, not less than 100 yards. I think that was cool. It was cool unless they would have came into our tent. But other than that, that is freaking awesome. Let me see can I get closer. Look at the squirrel. Let me see can I get closer and get this sunrise. This is freaking beautiful. I guess y'all can tell in my voice, I am loving this. This is gonna be a lifestyle. From now on, if we wanna get away, we're going camping. And we're gonna hit some of our Louisiana parks. And then we're gonna start going to other cities and other states as soon as this freaking COVID thing goes away. I still don't know if I can do this thing justice. I don't want to go down here and disturb these people. That is a beautiful sunrise. I'm gonna see if I get a little bit closer without disturbing our camping neighbors. Look at that sunrise. That is freaking beautiful. That's what life is all about, people. That is freaking gorgeous. Morning. Morning. Trying to get a picture of this beautiful sunrise. Am I in your way? No, not at all. That is beautiful. This is what life's all about. Yes. So y'all had a good night?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Me and my friend, we went walking last night.
Right?
Had the best of times.
Did y'all hear where the dog was barking at?
Yeah.
Yes, my Great Dane. He was barking last night. I'm going, oh, 2 people are walking. That's freaking awesome, though. I love this. This is our first time, me and my wife, since we left the military 30 years ago. This is our first time camping. And we love it. Roselle Simpson. Lyle, nice to meet you, Lyle.
Borderline walker.
All right. Nice to meet you. I got a little YouTube channel. So hello, Lyle.
Hello.
Lyle gonna be on my YouTube channel. This and that. Yep. So, ooh, my coffee. Y'all hear that? My coffee water is going off. All right. And we have a landing. Hey, there's something I forgot to show y'all. On a Jeep, when I put this little trailer back here on the back, which I don't even think I showed y'all that. This is an old trailer. I've owned this thing for 10 years. I call it a trailer, but you know, the little hitch carrier. But on a Jeep, because of the spare tire, that thing's too close. And I couldn't get in there. I couldn't do anything. I didn't have access to it. So I went to Walmart, and I went to Lowe's at first, and they didn't have it. So I went to Walmart, and they had what they call a trailer, a hitch extension. And that thing's about 10 inches long, 9 inches long, and it extends your anything that you want to tow or whatever, gives you a little of extension. And I bought the one that has 2. You can flip it over and elevate it or lower it. I could have put that down low, but that was a lifesaver because now I can fit in between here and still get access to everything in the back of the Jeep. So that is a lifesaver. So I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick before I get breakfast started. First things first, let's go ahead and make us some more coffee. Is that enough water? That's enough water. I don't think Tanya wants any more coffee. So we're gonna go ahead and fire up the Coleman. Booyah. And that'll be warm. That coffee will be ready to go within minutes. Another thing with that trailer extension, it gives me just enough room off of the Jeep for me to feel comfortable doing my cooking and everything. So that is a perfect setup.
Bye,
All right, fam, we're about to get breakfast started. I got Mama a huge ribeye. That's thanks for her coming out here and primitive camping with her boy. Uh-oh, my fire is about ready, so I'm gonna stop talking and get started. Hold that. What you doing with that?
I'm protecting my dog.
Protecting your dog.
Back
All right.
away, Fitzgerald.
I'm gonna go ahead and season this en route. You know what? Let me do that real quick.
There's my best friend. Off.
Oop.
How you gonna start cooking? He ain't put no seasoning on there.
I am doing this quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, we're gonna see how this works out here in the wilderness.
You already put the salt on there?
This is the salt and pepper.
Oh, it's mixed together.
Yep.
That's smart.
Well, yeah.
Nah.
You can't ever say something with my name and say that's smart.
Well, he's still over there seasoning.
That's my onion.
This is the tea kettle, and that's how we had our coffee this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And we cooked it in the tent. It was pretty cool. On this little stove he has here. There she is.
Oh, careful. You all right?
Dang it, Daddy.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I got to get something to turn that with. We saw some RVs.
We saw in primitive.
Yeah. All right, fam, there she is. We're going to let her do her thing on this side for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. That Coleman stove, y'all know I've done a video on this one before. It gets hot, but not incredibly hot. So I'm trying to sear it, and then we're going to flip it, sear it again. Then we'll cut the heat down and let her finish up. But I like my steak right about now. I'll be flipping it already. But this is for the wife, and she likes her steak a little bit dark like she likes her men. Yeah! We'll be right back. All right, there she is, baby. The flip. Now, check this out. I did not bring a plate or anything big enough for that freaking ribeye. Plus, I didn't bring any. I only brought like paper plates, and I brought those metal bowls. But I didn't think to get like metal plates, which I've seen on some of the videos for tiny homes and for RVers. So I will be purchasing those as soon as I get back. But in an emergency, you have to be able to improvise, not improvise, simprovise. Simprovise. And for all you Marines out there, I did not say simplify. Simprovise. So that'll be our new word from now on the channel. Simprovise. When we do something that's out of the box, we're gonna call it improvising. All right, fam, we're gonna go ahead and let this steak do its thing for another few minutes. We're gonna cut the fire down. We may even cut it off and let it just finish simmering in its own juices. I'm gonna get Mama a knife and let her go to work. Y'all stay tuned, we'll be right back. We're almost there. Got Mama a brand new cutting knife. This thing's supposed to be sharp. It's a Hamilton Forge. I got it cheap at I think Rouse's. But man, did y'all know knives could be like $500, $600, $700? Matter of fact, I got a video coming out here in a couple of weeks on knives. And I was shocked. I grew up poor. I had no idea that one of these, a sharp edge, could be $600, $500 according to who makes it and how long it's supposed to stay sharp. Wow. All right, enough of that. I'm going to flip this baby one more time. We're going to pull it off, and we'll be right back. I got to get a picture of this before, get this on footage before it goes out. But we have our first or second official campfire. Last night we started a fire, and it lasted about a half hour. but it went out because it's so wet out here. So I had some charcoal in the Jeep. I put some charcoal on there. I found the driest wood as I could. I hit it with the torch, and we have our second official campfire. Awesome. And Mama's already finna hit that steak.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
She hungry.
Mom, please don't do that.
You might want this one here. How's that one? Oh, it's good? Awesome, awesome. Mama approved. All right, mine's gonna be a little bit more light skinned because I like my steak medium rare. As one of my co-workers used to say, just go ahead and run a cigarette lighter under my steak and call it good, baby. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the fire off of mine right now and leave it real light skinned. I like my steak like I like my women, light skinned. I don't know if we said Happy Independence Day to the family, to the YouTube family. So we're going to say Happy Independence Day. This is probably going to upload either Monday, which would be the 6th, or Wednesday the 9th. Is it 9th or 8th? And our anniversary, me and Tanya's anniversary, is on the 8th. So Happy Independence Day, everybody. And this is what we got. I didn't bring any eggs, or I would have made eggs. But right, I got my steak, I got some tomatoes, I got my, what we got over here? My Canada Dry Ginger Ale Mini. And I got to take my meds after I eat. I got to take my high blood pressure medicine. Don't let me forget, family. So, all right, fam, I'm going to go ahead and dig into this steak. Check this out, y'all. Now, this is what a steak's supposed to look like. Check that out. That is beautiful. And we did it all with the Coleman stove. The two things that brought me and Tanya here. Ooh, look at that fire. She is going good. We got a campfire, y'all. Now, the two things that brought us here was the Coleman stove and the Hot Logic. Those were our two tools that we used. And they both performed above and beyond our expectations. And that's all you need. And Tanya got her cutter, mosquito guard, is working perfectly. And she got some kind of mosquito zapper that's battery operated. And we heard that thing last night go off 3 or 4 times, just like the big one that you hang on your back deck. Awesome. All right, fam. So I've carried on enough. We're going to go ahead and enjoy this steak, and we will update y'all later on in the day.